Very, very good morning to everyone. You guys on Zoom, I've just been chatting to, and anyone watching on YouTube, very good morning. Welcome along. Let's just start with a gentle breathing exercises, inhaling, exhaling. So this is the time that we relax. We just ground the feet firmly on the floor, slight bend of the knees, relax your arms down. We'll put some background music on. And I just want you to start with a nice slow inhale through your nose. So, inhale. And exhale. So it's long, slow breaths, slowly inhaling and exhaling. You can close your eyes, listen to the sound of your own breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. Now as you inhale, I just want you to look up slightly. And as you exhale, look down. So inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Now as we inhale and look up, we're going to roll the shoulders back, open out the chest, pinch those shoulder blades together, and then exhale, look down, roll your shoulders forwards, open up your back. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale. Big stretch across your chest. Exhale. Stretch across your back. Inhale. Exhale. As we open the chest, let's turn those hands outwards so palms are facing forwards or slightly outwards. And then as we roll the shoulders forwards and look down, we'll turn the hands so the palms face behind you. Couple more times. I'm back to neutral position. Excellent. Nice, slow, easy start. Let's liven things up a little bit now. I just want to do some mobilizing exercises, so we're going to get a bit more mobile. We're going to loosen up those shoulders a bit more. Starting with one arm only, we'll start with circles round and circling the arm round. Remember, it's Wednesday. It's slow and graceful. Circling one arm round slowly and gracefully. Keep your knees slightly soft. Let your body move any which way it wants to go. Looping the arm round. Fantastic. Let's do the same arm but go the other way. So changing direction, looping round the other way. Fantastic. And finally with that arm, let's do a figure of eight. So we're like swooping round in a figure of eight action to let your body move. Actually, you can shift your body from foot to foot, side to side as you loop round. Fantastic. A couple more times. And let's do all that with the other arm. So other arm, start with circles forwards. Remember, it's slow and graceful. Let's just turn that music down a notch. Slowly, slowly does it. And the same arm goes backwards, changing direction, circling the other way. Very good. And finally with that other arm, let's do that figure of 8. Looping round, shifting your weight side to side. And a couple more times. Slowly, slowly. And come to rest. Arms down to the sides. We're going to do a twist. So all you have to do is slowly turn your body one way, look over your shoulder one side. Turn your body the other way, look over your shoulder the other side. And gently side to side. Fantastic. Couple more times. Now take your hands over your head. Grip one wrist with the opposite hand and pull. Okay, the hand that you're gripping with pulls across and stretch out to one side. Have a big old stretch to one side. Hold this for about 10 seconds. You should feel all the side of your body stretching, pushing out the arm. Fantastic. Let's do the other side. So grip the other wrist, pull the other way, stretch out. Fantastic. Bring your arms back up overhead and slowly lower them down to the sides. Excellent. We are now going to do some stretches. Okay, and we're going to start off with the arm stretch. Now, if you can reach your hands behind your back and clasp your hands together, that's amazing. If you can't, don't worry. Grab a towel or a band. Okay, grab a towel. So what we're going to start off by doing is one side only. If you're holding onto the towel, just grip it, flip it over your back, and grip with the other hand. Now, some of you, I can see on Zoom, very well done, can grip your hands together. That just means you've got long arms. No, I'm joking. It means you've got good flexibility. So what we're going to try and do is pull down with the lower hand so we get a good stretch in that upper arm, yeah, into your tricep. As you pull down, you'll find this elbow will go back a little bit and you'll get a really good stretch there in that arm. Let's just hold this for like 30 seconds, yeah? And keep pulling. Keep pulling for those 30 seconds. We'll try and get a really good stretch there. There we go. Remember, all through these stretches, we're doing that slow breathing, listening to your breath, inhaling and exhaling. And what we're doing in the stretches, as you exhale, that's the time to pull a little bit more, get a little bit of an extra stretch. Okay, we're going to ease off this side and we're going to do the other side. So, other arm up in the air, down behind your back. Grip the towel. Take the other hand. Get as close as you can. If you're gripping your two hands together, that's amazing. Otherwise, we're pulling down, pulling with that lower arm and getting that stretch across into your upper arm. Right, we're going to pull and hold for another 30 seconds. Very good. And remember the breathing, slowly inhaling, slowly exhaling. And as you exhale, maybe that's the time to pull a little bit more on the arm. We're getting a nice stretch there now. Ooh, that feels good. 5 more seconds. and release. Ooh. Good. Now, we're going to do a shoulder stretch now. Now, this is we normally finish our aerobics Spritely classes with a few stretches. We usually only hold them for a few seconds. We're going to hold it a little bit longer today. So we're going to do the stretch that involves pulling the arm across and pulling in. But we're going to try and get a little bit more out of the stretch. And we're trying to go a little bit tighter with that. So relax your arms down first of all. Bring one arm straight out in front and then bring it across, sort of upper chest towards the other shoulder. Now we're going to take the other arm in just above the elbow and just use the other arm to pull in. You should get this quite close in here. Let's show you that. We're just going to try and get this arm as close into the other shoulder as possible, and you should feel the stretch around the outside of your shoulder. So let's hold this for like 30 seconds today, and then we'll do a little extra stretch at the end. Again, breathing, feeling that stretch. Make sure you feel that stretch in the shoulder. If you find that you're pulling it as tight as you can and you can't feel the stretch, lift your chin, bring the arm up a little bit higher, and come in. You'll find you've got a little bit more space to pull in a little bit tighter, yeah, just by bringing the arm a little bit higher up. Very good. Now, with that outstretched arms, I want you to give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up with that outstretched arms. Now, to get a little bit of an extra stretch on this shoulder, we're going to twist the arms so we go to a thumbs down, and you'll feel a little extra stretch on that shoulder. See if we can get the thumb all the way pointing downwards. Hold it for another 10. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to do the other side. Release. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So again, start by relaxing your shoulders down. Bring one arm out in front and then across towards the other shoulder. Use the other arm just to pull in, and we'll tighten this in a little bit. Good. Again, if you can't bring it in anymore and you're running out of space, and lift it up a little bit higher, lift your chin and pull in sort of across your neck, and then you'll be able to get more of a stretch. Right, 30 seconds on this one again. Breathing gently, making sure you're keeping that shoulder tight by pulling in. Now on the outstretched hand, give me a thumbs up. Very good. Now let's try turning that arm so that you get a thumbs down. You'll feel a little extra stretch in that thumbs down position. And hold for another 10 seconds. Excellent, and release. Right, we're doing legs next. We're going to do our standing quadricep stretch. You may need a towel or a band for this one too, and you may need a chair to support, to give you a little bit of support so you don't have to balance. We are doing balancing exercises later, but this one is not about the balance, this is about the stretch. So you're allowed to use a chair to support yourself. So the idea with this one is we bring the heel up behind, we put the hand around the bridge of the foot and we pull it in. If you can't reach your foot, don't worry, you can use a towel around your ankle and pull in like this, yeah, using the towel. That's entirely up to you, or a band. But if you can reach your foot, then that's the way to go. So hand is round the bridge of your foot. Stand upright first of all, bring your knees together. Now we're going to be pulling that heel in as tight as you can, and you should feel the stretch down the front of the leg. That's your quadricep. A little bit into your hip flexors as well. Now, think about pushing your hips forwards. Right, so you're sort of pushing forwards with the hips, and you're keeping your heel in nice and tight. You should feel a really good stretch as you push your hips forwards. If not, you can take your knee back a little bit, but remember, you're going to keep pushing those hips forwards. So hips go forwards, knee goes back, and that's really going to give you a good stretch in that quadricep. We're holding this for another 20. We've done about 20 already. Let's hold it for another 20. Very good. And release. We're going to do the other side. Over to the other leg, using your towel or just your hand around your foot. Get yourself into position, get yourself comfy-ish, if you can call this comfortable. Right, you okay there? Let's pull the heel in and think about pushing those hips forwards. Starting off with those knees sort of next to each other. And then if you need to, get a bit more stretch. Keeping the heel in tight, keeping the hips forwards, take the knee back a little bit, yeah, so it just goes slightly behind. Keep holding there, keep breathing. Let's hold it for another 20 seconds. Ooh, good. A little bit longer. Final little stretch. 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, have a little shake out those legs. Very well done. Finally on the stretching, a nice easy one to finish the stretching sequence. I want to do some neck stretches, yeah? So let's come in closer in here. And all we're going to do is work into your neck and into your traps. So relax your shoulders down. Start off by dipping your chin down to your chest. So look down, keep the chin tucked into your chest. All we've got to do now, keeping the chin tucked in, is turn your head and look up over your shoulder, high up as you can, keeping your chin tucked in. Hold it there. Back to the middle. Up to the other side. And back to the middle. And then lift your chin up, back facing forwards. We'll carry on. We've got one more stretch to do on the neck. This is going to be a tilt stretch. Yep. So relax your shoulders down. We're going to be tilting the head over to one side. Yeah. So all we're going to do is be flexing the neck so the head goes to one side. So start by relaxing your arms down to the side. Bring your ear down towards your shoulder. It's not going to touch your shoulder, but we're going to try and feel that little stretch in the side of the neck here. If you want to make it a little bit more advanced, you can actually use your hand to pull your head further down, yeah, just by popping your hand over the side, top of your head, down to the side, and pulling down, yeah, and trying to get that ear. You might even touch your ear against your shoulder now. But it's the other side that's getting the stretch, of course. Let's hold this for another 20 seconds. Very good. Slowly release it so it comes back to the middle position. Before we do the other sides, just let's relax those shoulders and then tilt your head across to the other side. Ooh. Now, same as before, if you want to get more of a stretch, we can use that hand over your head and pull a little bit more. Don't overdo it. We don't want any problems, any little twinges or aches or pains. Just stop and ease off. All you should be feeling is a nice stretch into your traps. Oh, that's good. Another 20 seconds. And ease off. Oh, I feel that's good. Just have a little move around. Okay, let's move on to our balancing. We did say there was going to be some balancing today, so we're going to do a little bit of extended balancing, which basically means standing on one leg. So let's see that. There we go. We're going to try and get into tree pose. Tree pose in yoga is this kind of thing. Yep. So that's what we'll end up with. Now, I would say have a chair standing by so that if you feel wobbly, you can just rest a hand on the chair and stabilize yourself. I'd rather you didn't hop around in an unstable way just because you haven't got the support. I'd rather you just use the chair. So start off. We'll start off with the leg that's closest to the chair, if you've got the chair there. And I want you to come up onto one toe and then slowly bring your foot up your leg to the side of the knee or to the side of the thigh. And the other knee is going to go outwards. We're going to be holding this for about 1 minute. So if you are confident in your balancing, you can bring, not unlike me, you can bring your hands over your head. And hold that position. If you struggle to balance, just one hand gently onto the chair, just for stability. And then when you're ready, back into your balance. Focus on some distant object, maybe that will help. And breathe. Whoa. Looking good, most of you looking good. Yes. Another 10 seconds on this side, we're going to do the other side. Okay, easy leg day. Let's do the other side. Oh, that wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be for me, but more practice is required. So let's get the other leg into position. Start just by lifting the heel up. Slide your foot up your leg. Might need a little bit of assistance. And hold that position. We're holding this for about a minute. For me, I'm going to keep my hand on the chair because I'm really feeling unstable today. A good idea actually, if you're using the chair, is just to push the back of your hand against the chair so you're not gripping it. You're just using it for a little bit of support, just the back of your hand pushing sideways against the chair, and you're going to be able to just give yourself the confidence to balance. And then when you get used to this after a few sessions, you'll find you can let go completely and balance on one leg. Last few seconds on this side. Da, da, da. And release. Good. We'll do a bit more of that next week, I think. I think maybe a bit more balancing next week would be a good idea. But for today, you can move your chairs out the way. We're going to do a full-on yoga warrior sequence now. Okay, so this is one of my favorites when we do our yoga. So, on your mat, please. Let's just move my mat across a little bit. Back a little bit. So we're going to start with those feet nice and wide. Yeah, as you get more flexible during this sequence, you might be able to get your feet a little bit wider. But for now, let's just see how wide we can get those feet with reasonable comfort. And then bring your arms up to the sides. Now, one foot, we're going to turn the toe outwards lengthways down the mat. And that foot, we're going to bend that knee and push down into our warrior position. All I want to do for now is hold this here for about 10 more seconds. Remember, the more you lower your body weight down, the more you'll feel stretches in your thighs, inner thighs particularly. Okay, slowly push up on that leg. Turn the toe back in and go to the other side, turning the toe out to 90 degrees, and then bend in the knee, pushing forwards. Holding here. Lowering down if you can. Another 10 seconds on this side. And release. Perfect, perfect. So let's do that again. And just bear in mind, when you're in this position, if your feet are not too far apart, you're not going to be able to lower yourself down. That's going to be awkward. If your feet are further apart, you will be able to get into a much more stable warrior position. So let's see if we can widen those feet out a little bit more now. Creep the toes out. Oh! Okay. That's sort of comfortable, sort of not comfortable. Arms out. So let's try again. One more time each side. Turn the toe out one side. Push forwards into our stretch. That's better. With wider feet, that feels actually that I'm getting a better stretch. So try not to lean forwards. Keep your body on one plane. So think about, imagine your whole body is between two panes of glass. You can't lean forwards, you can't lean back. You're just stuck there in a perfectly flat plane. Let's straighten out. Let's do the other side. Oh. Another 10 seconds on this side. And straighten out the leg. Lower your arms down. All that holding those arms up there, that's quite a lot of work on those shoulders. So we'll give them a little bit of a rest. Just moving my mat across. So let's do it again and add in a little twist this time. So back to the first side, feet nice and wide. Turn the toe out to 90 degrees, arms up, and push into our warrior. Now, from this position, the hand that's outstretched in front, we're going to take the back of the hand towards the side of the knee. We're going to bring the other hand in to meet it, and we're going to twist up. So arms are at 6 o'clock. One arm straight up to the top, one arm straight down. Let's hold this position. If you can lower your body so the fingertips come down towards the floor a little bit more, that's amazing. We're just going to hold this for another 10. Fantastic. Bring your arms back to horizontal and then straighten out the leg, turn the toe in. We'll do the other side. Give those arms a little rest if you need to. Turn the toe out to the other side. Arms out, bend the knee. Very good. Now the arm that's outstretched in front, take the back of the hand to the side of the knee. Other hand comes in to meet it, and then we twist up. Hands, arms at 6 o'clock. One arm straight up vertical, one arm straight down. Bend the knee, try and get those fingertips down towards the floor. Another 10 seconds. Fantastic. Rotate your body so your arms come horizontal, and then straighten out the knee, turn your toe back in. Excellent. Shall we progress it more? I think we should. I'm having a little shake out here. That's all quite tight round there. So, starting again. Turn the toe outwards, bend that knee. We'll do the same twist that we just did, and then we'll progress it a stage further. So back of the hand to the side of the knee, meet the hands together and twist up. Now the hand that's up in the air, I want you to bring down onto your thigh, and I want you to bring the other hand up, circle the arm round so your hand goes sort of up behind you. Remember not to stand up too tall, keep that front knee bent. Now, hand that's in the air, we're going to reach out horizontal again. The hand that's on your thigh, take behind your back, knuckles into your lower back, and stretch out. Ooh, good one. Excellent. Slowly, slowly straighten out the leg, turn the toe in. We'll do the other side. So turn the other toe out to 90 degrees, down the length of the mat, arms up, bend the front knee. Very good. Now the arm that's stretched out in front, back of the hand to the side of the knee. Other hand comes in to meet it. We twist up. 6 o'clock. Lower yourself down if you can. Now the hand that's in the air, we're going to bring onto the thigh. Other hand's going to come round in a big circle and stretch back. Maintaining that bend of that front knee. Keeping the back leg straight. And hold it for another 10. Fabulous. Bring the arms back to horizontal. Straighten out that front leg. Turn your toe in, arms down. Right, we're going to do that whole thing again, one more time on each side. And maybe hold for a little bit longer this time. So, through that sequence, starting with feet wide, turn one toe out, arms outstretched, bend the front knee. Fantastic. Arm that's outstretched to the side of the knee. Meet the hands together. Twist up to 6 o'clock. Hand that's up goes onto your thigh. Other hand goes back. Hand that's up stretches out, other hand goes behind your back, push forwards, stretch as far as you can into that stretch, pushing those fingertips away from you. Fantastic, straighten out that leg. We're going to turn and do the other side, one more round. Last round. Turn the other toe out. Arms out to the side, bend the front knee. Oh. Getting a better stretch now. Excellent. The arm that's out in front to the side of the knee. Meet the hands together and twist up to 6 o'clock. 10 seconds here. Fantastic. Hand that's in the air goes onto your thigh. Other hand stretches back. And 10 seconds here. Hands in the air, stretches out, other hand goes behind your back. 10 seconds here. And straighten out that front leg. Oh! Arms down. Oh, and try and bring your feet in. Have a little shake out. Very good. That I feel has given me good stretch in my legs, but also working the muscles in the legs to hold you up and a little bit in the shoulders. So I did say, didn't I, yesterday, no floor work today. But since it's just you and me, since it's just us four, let's just do cat and cow, because I really like doing cat and cow. We're not getting fully down onto the floor. We're just going to get down onto the mat and do cat and cow. I know you guys are cool with this. So, hands and knees, tabletop position. I feel after all that warrior stuff, I need this. So, cat stretch, arch your back up, head hangs down in front. I got a really nice little click in my back then, in a good way. Fantastic. Now bring your tummy down towards the floor, lift your head up. Concave lower back now. So we're basically going to just move between those two positions. Cat stretch. And cow stretch. Ooh. Again. One more time each way. Last stretch each of those two positions. Fantastic. Back to neutral. Now we're going to keep those knees and hips where they are. Just drop down onto your elbows with that front, with those shoulders coming down, and then stretch your arms out a little bit. Bring your head down to the floor. This is puppy pose. We're just going to hold this here for a few seconds. If you're comfortable here, then stay here. If you want to move back into child's pose, we can just push the hips back. So you're sitting down on your heels. Keep your arms stretched out in front. And we'll feel that lower back stretching. Lower your body down towards the floor, keeping those arms outstretched in front. Ooh. Ten more seconds. And back into tabletop. Now, we do have to stand up. We are going to stand up really slowly. Do take your time. Oh. Have a little shake out. Take a deep breath. Very well done. Do you know what? That completes the session. Didn't that go quick? Very well done. Hope you enjoyed that. I certainly feel I've had a good stretch out today. Those legs and thighs and shoulders and neck and everything. So very well done. We'll be back for Spritely on Friday. More of this next week. Don't forget, first Wednesday of every month is Tai Chi from now on. So we've got a couple more weeks, and then we'll do some Tai Chi again. But next week we'll do some floor work next week and some more balancing. So see you then. Take care. Let's have a chat on Zoom. Da, 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 da. How'd you get on today?
That was very good, Paul. Thank you.
Okay, Mary. Yep,
Yeah, lovely. Thank you. Very good.
my pleasure. Great to have you with us. Even though I can't see you, Mary, but that's
Oh, yeah.
fine.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure you're doing everything perfectly.
Oh, God. All right.
Any case, you okay, John?
Yeah, fine. Yes, I found the tree hose. I was much better on one leg than the other.
Yeah,
I
me
don't know
too.
why.
I was actually worse than I normally am on both legs,
Oh,
but I
really?
don't know why. I don't know why. I'm going to have another go at it next week. Margaret, you looked good.
Well, I don't know. I think I find some days balancing are much harder than other days for no obvious reason.
Yeah.
It must be your head, not
Oh, it
my
must
legs.
be. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's certainly my head. Good, good,
Also
good.
helps
Anyway, very
helps to
good.
focus on one thing. I think, doesn't
You
it?
do. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you just look at one
Yeah.
spot and concentrate.
And I should stop talking and just let you focus, not chat away. Next week I'll try and be quiet. It's very difficult for me to be quiet for more than 5 seconds.
No, don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
All right then.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Paul.
Okay then.
Bye.
Take care. See you next time. Yeah. Bye.